Hello. Today we're going to look at the substitute pool for administrators in the Arizona Early Childhood Workforce Registry. So once you log into your registry profile, if you're a program administrator, you'll see that box over here on the left-hand side. If you don't have that yet and you just see request admin access, you'll need to go ahead and do that if you oversee a program as an owner, a director, administrator, and it will ask you to provide some proof of that position. It can take a couple days to get program admin. Once you have it, you'll get an email, and then when you come back to the registry with program administrative access, then you'll be able to see the tools that we're talking about today for the substitute pool. So under substitute pool, there's two options. If you don't see those drop down, if it looks like this and just says substitute pool, just click, it will drop down. And substitute profile is if you, as member of the registry, are looking for positions as a sub, then you would click that. But as an administrator who's looking for a sub to help with your program, you're going to click Find a Substitute. From there, it gives this disclaimer. This disclaimer is shown every time you do anything in the sub pool, whether you're looking for a position or you're looking to fill a sub position. It's basically saying that the registry and FTF is not going in and doing any sort of checks, background checks, fingerprint clearance card, TB test. We're not doing any of that or asking the substitute pool folks if they've done that. We're simply providing a place where people can say, I'm available to work at these times in these locations. And then on the administrative side, we're saying, here's a contact list of people who said they are interested in subbing. So that's on the program. That's the program's responsibility to go in and verify and check that information once you reach out and contact someone. So you'll click, I have read this disclaimer, and then click next. So from there, you're going to say where your program is. People that sign up for the subpool select any of the towns or cities that they are available to work in and are able to get to. So select the city, and then maybe I need someone Mondays and Wednesdays from 8 a.m. until noon. And then maybe Wednesdays anytime. I could use somebody morning and afternoon. I'm going to go ahead and click search. And from there, we scroll down and then our results show. As the substitute pool gets more traction and people start to learn about it more and we do more marketing, we hope to see this list grow. But you'll see who's available based on the criteria you put in. And then we will or you'll be able to go and click. There's two different options here. So you can click profile or you can just email the person straight away. So I'm going to start by clicking on profile. And obviously this is a test account, but this would give all the person's information to contact them, when they've said they're available, what location they're available in. And then there's a little bit of information about their background. So all of the information on education, work history, and training are optional for them to select. We wanted to respect people's privacy. And so they have the option to say, yes, I want to share this information with programs I'd like to sub at, or no, I'm not comfortable sharing that. So if you don't see anything here, it does not mean they don't have a great history or great educational attainment or training. It's just that they've chosen not to share it until maybe they talk to you. So it's still worth reaching out, even if you don't see information displayed in this section. Other things to keep in mind about, especially about work history and training, degree information, obviously, course credit, they would have had to submit a transcript. Work history is based on programs that they have aligned themselves to in the registry. So if you only see a short work history here, it's also worth investigating because it could be that they have out-of-state experience or for whatever reason that program wasn't in the registry. So there could be more of a story there than you see here. Training, the only training that would show up is training that if they've chosen to show that, and two is if that training was recorded in the registry. So the training program actually created the training in the registry and then went in and said, yes, this person has attended. So always worth checking into and making that phone call or reaching out via email. Speaking of which, you'll see the phone number displayed here, and then the person's email. This email is their registry email. So when we click on email, that's an important thing to keep in mind, because if you were to email using this feature, double check the email that you have listed here. This is the email that you use to log into your registry account. A lot of people use their personal email. So if you send this email off using this auto feature and it's aligned to your personal email, and that's not how you want to communicate with the person, say you have a program email and you would prefer that any work associated emails come from that, then I would copy this email here and then go to my work email and just send an email straight from that, as opposed to using this feature. Now, if you have an email here that is aligned to your work, then go ahead. This would be a great way to just reach out directly. So when we go back to the search, you'll see these two buttons are available. The profile button or the email button takes you straight to that feature. So feel free to do whichever you need. We do encourage people to update their location availability and their time availability on a regular basis. So same for administrators, owners, directors, be going back in and checking, because this list is ever evolving, and anytime someone goes in and updates information, then this list would change. So we hope you find this useful. Reach out if you have any questions. Thanks.